All right, Mr. Franks, we're together again. I've missed you on many Monday nights, but tonight we are together to talk about the upcoming product symposium, which I know you are leading for the company, along with our, of course, infamous Dr. Deidre Mason, our new vice president. But I'd love for Dennis, for you to share a little bit about that. It's coming up the 8th, 9th, and 10th, correct?
Yes, and the theme is back to the basics. I'm always excited to be able to bring this product symposium. It's an annual event that we put on. And it was first started, Jim, because many of our unfranchised owners needed to understand exactly, number one, what is the market? Number two, why and how are we working with this market, and why our products do exactly what they say, and needed to hone in more on the science behind the product. And it's not just saying, here's the references, it's hearing from an expert on why the product does exactly what it says. It's just so powerful. 2 decades plus now we've been doing this, and it's just exciting with the expansion of products that we have. There's never a dull moment in making things happen.
I can't wait for it. And one question, Dennis, I get asked a lot, I want to bring to you is this good for someone who's new in the business? Is it good for someone who's been around a while? Is it good for someone experienced? Or is it good for anyone who wants to learn about products?
Yes, and yes. And I've got to tell you what, this is really where you get religion about our products. We're a retail-driven company that generates BV, which generates attraction to the business and ultimately supplemental income, which always helps out. Besides being our best version of ourselves. And the more you know about why the products work, the easier it is to talk to people. So I recommend strongly that people just coming into the business, people that have been in the business, people looking to expand what they represent in the business. It's very important that we're a product brokerage company, but we have multiple university majors, and this really touches upon a lot of different products and services along the way.
That is a great answer to everyone who wants to learn should be there. And you and I were talking a little bit earlier, and I think you mentioned to me the price on this is $100 for 20 hours of training. Is that right?
That is correct. That is correct. And I got
about $5 an hour, right?
You can't beat it. It's a high value seminar, believe me. And I really attribute to, I'll bring her up, Amber Yang. She really, Minlu, they were very, influential in regards to saying, Dennis, we really need to bring that ticket down, because that ticket was as high as $275.
Wow.
And now to be $100, everybody can afford to do it. And it's important that you also know that that $100 ticket gives you the live version online and then 14 days of replays. And it's really important for everybody to understand. This information, we'll be covering lots of great things: men's health, women's health, performance. We're going to be talking about fundamental nutritional principles that everybody needs to know. You can invite your team over on the replays. You can invite your customers over on men's health, for example, because it'll be a great introduction about what men need to be aware of, and then it will be a great introduction to the products that we provide. We'll be doing the same thing with women's health. And when you start thinking about it, in children's health, you've got information that for the next 2 weeks after this session, if you're really good in your marketing skills, you're inviting your team, your customers to join you online to review these videos. And then boom, a shop live, you put up the products that you're representing, buying right from your site.
There we go. And so 20 hours of training, but then 14 days of replay. So if I was busy if I had a wedding that weekend, I was going to be gone all weekend, I could still get my ticket and watch the 14 and have 14 days to watch everything I need to. Or if I could watch it, I can watch those segments over and over, like you said. and share them with you. I might watch 100 hours worth, Dennis. It costs me $1 an hour is the way I'll look at it.
Well, I see that, and that's why you're so entrepreneurial and the way that you've grown your business. You know, Jim, I'm glad we're spending this time together because it takes so much time first identifying the health professionals that will work with us, then putting together the information. And I just want to say this, it's not just putting together information, it's working with counsel and legal, it's working with science, it's working with our researchers on staff. We're putting together something, working with the health professional after their review. You're getting some perfect, great information that you can take to the bank with you. And, you know, Dr. Mason has done a stellar job in organizing this with the health professionals and putting together the topics necessary and discussing them. And, you know, from my position in sales and marketing, this is such a confidence builder. This is such a belief stoking 3 days, you know.
I agree. I remember the first one I ever went to, and it was like, I thought I knew a little bit about products. I think not only did I learn, I ordered about 20 other products I felt I needed because I was picking up so much great information. Now, a couple other things, Dennis, this is going to have Mandarin translation. Is that correct?
That is correct. Same time translation. We'll
And
also have,
swap card, right?
yes, the slides will also be translated into Mandarin. So along with the translation, there'll be slides in Mandarin. Yes. Mhm.
Oh, great. And you have another aspect of what we have. You have a special, I think it's like a VIP and it's limited to like 50 people, right? I think you're about half sold out right now on that.
Absolutely. We do have limited space. It's something new that we're trying. We've got looking for 50 or so individuals that will be in person. But let me tell you what the VIP is. That ticket's $250, but it's such a deal.
But then I'm in person, right?
Yeah, to be in person. And primarily you're going to get your book so you can follow along and make your notes there in person, but you're going to get time. Friday night there'll be a reception with the speakers, and then morning continental breakfasts on Saturday and Sunday, your lunches on Saturday and Sunday, and then we'll have a dinner Saturday night with the speakers, and they'll be at your table, and then we'll have an open mic forum, which is going to allow people to bring up whatever's on their mind from the sessions or things that they're building within their business that the speakers can actually, you know, speak to in this environment. So I'm very excited about the VIP test. So
I love it. I think that it's like, if you've ever been to some of those speaking seminars where you can buy a VIP ticket and spend time, it's always such an honor to get to spend that time. And that leads us right into, let's talk a little bit about some of these speakers, Dennis. I'll share my screen and share a PowerPoint. And if you would, maybe you can give us a little insight on some of the people who will be speaking there. I'd love to hear that.
okay, great. And let me congratulate you for putting together a slide with these QR codes. Is it
Hey,
cute?
don't congratulate me. Our superhero, Dr. Deidre Mason, got this taken care of. So
You can, by the way, folks, right now you can take your camera of your phone, put it over these codes, and it'll take you right to a download, which will give you a breakdown of the topics. And also you can purchase tickets on the other ones. So take advantage of that. So let me just introduce you to some of the health professionals that you may or may not know. Dr. Emi Soto is just an amazing individual. She's been in practice for over 2 decades. She is brilliant. She is flying in from the West Coast to be with us in person. The way we're setting this up to make it a high quality presentation is we're building a studio within one of the rooms at the Grandover Resort. So everything will have perfect presentation, camera technology and all that good stuff. But she is a medical doctor that has worked with so many people. But ironically enough, Jim, she is one of our top salespeople of our products through her practice. So again, knows what we're doing, knows our business. Love that.
And knows how to move the products along with it. Like you said, she's an award-winning unfranchised owner and health professional for us.
Absolutely. Dr. Rob Zambrowski, one of my favorites, high energy, super story, Rebuild is his book that he wrote, but he beat cancer. But the most amazing thing about him is he's so talented and educated in helping people understand what's going right, what's going wrong in their bodies. And he has an outrageous practice up in Connecticut. We're so happy to have him with us. Dr. Tamara Weinstein, I have to tell everybody, if you've never heard her, she is a high-performing unfranchised owner, but her doctorate is in physical therapy, but at the same time, she's a clinical nutritionist. She's brilliant in practice for more than 2 decades, wonderful, and she's joining our team at Market America. So this will be her official first corporate outing. So we love having Dr. Tamara Weinstein with us. Kim Ashley, I think many of you know her from our director of motives and skincare. What I love most about Kim, she's going to talk about specifics about how do you maximize the results from our skincare products. I love that. Dr. Mark Lang, we love him, our quality assurance guy. He'll be there with his amazing humor and knowledge, making it happen. Dr. Brian Brown, Dr. Brown is amazing. Brian's a great guy. He works with mental health, and he's going to be talking specifically in the areas of stress. And we know that is a super huge market, and he's going to address not only that, but what do we do with it and the products that make it, that we offer to help people.
It's such a big area right now to deal with.
Yes.
Just time and age.
And Dr. Deidre Mason, I'd save her for last because she's our gem. She's our doctor or head of clinical research. She is head of director of nutrimetrics and new vice president of product development. She definitely is awesome. She's committed in a sense, Jim. She just is dedicated to our unfranchised owners and the cause and the mission of Market America. Love her. She's a big part in the reason why we do so well with our product sales and so forth. Then there's this guy, Dennis Franks.
You're looking good in that picture, D.
He's going to be talking about some hidden gems. I've selected some products that you may or may not ever have used, and I'm going to tell you about them. So you're going to get a broad scope of what's going on at this product symposium.
Oh, that's great. I remember back, you look at this great team you have with you. These are such highly qualified speakers. I remember when it was you basically running the product symposium, and now you've got all these different people, all the support. And again, what a great thing for everybody. Please take the time, scan your tickets. I do know we have a limit to the number of people we can have on Zoom, so I'm going to encourage everyone to make sure that you get those ahead of time. Don't wait to that last day or day before and call us up and be disappointed. Because we want you to get them now so you're prepared for it. And you can also download the flyer to get to your teams and to send out maybe to people that you would like to see this. But Dennis, I appreciate you taking the time to be able to go through this today. I know it means a lot to people to be able to hear and learn about what we're doing with this product symposium and why it's so important. I honestly think, and I'll say, I think it's the best value somebody can get in the world right now is a $100 product symposium ticket to one of our events.
I want to put one more thing out there. I'm going to have a special guest and interview them on Friday night. It's going to be basically going over the legal landscape and supplementation with counsel. And I'll have Assistant General Counsel Kelly Reichner with me, and we'll be discussing this in person. And this has been an area, Jim, where a lot of people get a little confused, with product claims or income claims.
What can we say or what can we not say, right?
Right. We're going to address this head on. And I love the fact that we are going to be doing fundamental basic nutrition courses on Friday night. So everybody's going to understand how it all works before we get into specifics. When we said back to the basics, we really mean it, but it's going to be in a way that you can take it to the bank. I'm telling you right now, you're going to love this and you want to share it with your teams and with your customers.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, if people attend this, probably within a week to 2 weeks on retail profit, they'll have paid for their ticket just on what they've learned. And how they can talk to people about the products and how to stack products and which products go together. I know those are things that'll be discussed as well from talking with Dr. Deidre Mason. Dennis, it's going to be a great event. I wish you, I don't even want to wish you luck because I know it'll be incredible. I hope everybody enjoyed learning a little bit about it, and get your tickets and get your team to get their tickets there.
Thanks, Jim.
All right. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.